Have you ever been sewing and you've had some type of foot on with just a single hole and accidentally picked a zigzag or a decorative stitch? Oh, that awful sound where it breaks the needle because the needle swings and hits the foot. And I'm going to show you on this machine, the Pfaff Quilt Expression 4.2 sewing machine, how we can set up a safety net so we never have that happen again. One of the feet that we do use a lot is the 1/4 inch foot. This is one foot that came with your machine. And the needle truly needs to be in the center needle position. But sometimes we start to use it so much we forget it's on and voila, we go picking a different stitch and break the needle. The other time that I'll use this safety feature is if you have purchased a straight stitch throat plate. And that is really good if you do a lot of free motion quilting. That will help stabilize your needle as you're moving that fabric in all different directions. I highly recommend that for free motion quilting. If you have that throat plate on, you can definitely use it with this foot, and talk about perfect straight stitching when you're piecing. Awesome combination there. So what do? We actually go into the settings, which is the picture of the tools on the button, and arrow down to where it says Stitch with Safety and touch OK. When the box is highlighted, let's go out of the settings menu. You will notice that there is now a needle going into a hole. It looks like an exclamation point to me, but that makes sense too, of beware, or very excited that this is now not going to move your needle. So watch this. If I go ahead and pick stitch number 5, which is a zigzag, you'll notice that it will not let me get any width. It's narrowed it down to 0.0, which is a straight stitch. If I try to move that needle position, it will say machine set for straight stitch. Oh yeah, that's right. I have it set that. There. Now, another thing is when you turn off your machine and turn it back on, anything that you've set in the settings is remembered. So you turn it back on and it will remind you the machine is set for straight stitch. So that will be a nice reminder. So if it's been 3 or 4 weeks since you last stitched, that will give you a reminder of why you can't move your needle position at all. So to get back in to turn it off, go ahead and arrow down to the Stitch with Safety, touch OK, and that will undarken that box, meaning it's no longer selected. And now you're clear to pick any decorative stitch and have any needle position you wish to have. And of course, don't forget to change your foot to the foot that it recommends.